Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 21st, and I am Arthur Morris, Birds is Art. One thing is for sure, and that's with our mirrorless cameras having frame rates of 30 frames per second, and some as high as 120 frames per second, you better be good at picking your keepers and seeing the small differences in similar frames. Here are 6 keepers from about a 180 frame sequence that I created in less than 2 minutes of the same bird standing in the same spot. So the first 2 you'll see have a sky background, and then I got a little taller. I walked up the slope to get some green in the background. I think as early as the art of bird photography, I wrote it's a good idea to add green whenever possible. So we're going to take a look at these tiny differences here. So first one, checking exposure, nice picture, and then the bird calls, and I like the fact that we're seeing more of the upper torso, more of these beautiful orange feathers. So between this and this now, I can definitely get rid of this one, Option Delete. So that is very nice. The next 4 all have some green at the bottom. This one, not quite enough green and not enough of the body here. This is nicer. So Option Delete, I can get rid of this one. And now I have number 2 now, number 3, number 4. So between 3 and 4, it's easy to say that number 4 is better because there's more of the upper back and the folded wing. So that means we can get rid of number 3, Option Delete in Photo Mechanic. And by the way, one thing I almost forgot, notice the first frame I was at ISO 2500 f8, 800th of a second, great image stabilization on both the lens and the 1D, Lord, doing too many old Canon pictures. And the A1 Mark II or the A1 II, I don't know where they get the mark from. And I shot those first whole 50 or 60 pictures wide open. Then I decided, looking right here, since I was so close, that I would slow the shutter speed and double the aperture to f11 to get a little more depth of field for some additional sharpness. Notice that I went a tiny bit darker here because an 800th at 8 is a third brighter than a 500th at 11. So I did not want to burn the white cheeks on these young spoonbill Colts. And then I had to choose between this and this. And boy, it's really a close toss-up. I wound up doing this one for the blog, but in retrospect, I might have done this one. I like this better here. This one, I had to smooth out this white stuff a bit. Anyway, from 170 or 80 frames, we got it down to 3 very good ones. And you can see 2 of them on the blog and learn a lot more about the capture and how we can use elevation, the height of that we're standing, our choice of perspective, to change the background drastically. Hope you all have fun. If you want to join me in Jacksonville, shoot me an email. Love you much.